Alright, we are back. And today we're going to work on getting into making our nuclear stuff. So, first thing we need to do is we need to get these concrete blocks. Because we need to make the shielding. I'm working on how I'm going to do this. Do that. And then we can just jump this over there. It's going to be an issue with that, but we can turn that. And then we can just do this. This is really a mess for this, but it'll work. Alright, and we're going to run it up and over this way. Bring me some belts. So, first thing we need to do is radiation shielding, which is steel, lead, and concrete blocks. And we obviously have the concrete blocks, that's what we're working on now. But we also, over here, have steel and lead. This is where we make our batteries. And we've got plenty of lead and steel already on this belt. We are missing the steel rivets. We'll have to do that. But that will be as simple as doing this and then changing, oh wait a minute, rivets, dummy. Rivets are different, you need two. Okay, so we're gonna have to run this down. I'm gonna put two of these here, two of these here, and then this will run under here. This will go to rods, this will go to rivets, and then we just need to do this, which we can then have come out that direction. And while we're here, since we're going to be using these, let's go ahead and upgrade all of those. And we'll go ahead and upgrade all of these as well. Alright, so now we just need some assemblers, not crushers. And we're going to move this back to about here. How long does it take to make these? It takes 2 seconds to craft one of those. It takes 4 seconds to craft a centrifuge. Though we don't need a ton of these all the time. This is just something we need an initial amount of. We need power. Don't forget the power. There you go. Alright, so we can run this across here, this across here, and then that, one of these here. We technically do that. Alright, and that gets everything but the blocks, which we'll just have the blocks come up. and go to the right spot. There we go. Where are all those blocks? There they are. Get rid of those, and then we can just have that come down here. We'll put it into a... We don't want one of those. We want a storage box. And like that. And now that, we'll put them into here. And I don't think we need to completely fill this thing. We'll probably, well, yeah, let's take that out of there and let's put a thing we can actually control in there, because we aren't going to need that many. And we can tell this that we want 100 of them. That should be enough to get started with. Where is... Stick this bad boy right there. That'll take care of that, so now they can detect that. We are out of rivets, but that is easily fixed. We just need to do a bit of an upgrade here. We don't need the... yeah. We don't need to change that over to blue. Red will be plenty. We just need to get more steel down here, and that'll take care of that. Oh, and while I'm at it here, you guys take those. I don't need that many. Alright, turn my box back on. Okay, so now, for making these, we need the large chrome frames and advanced engines. Chrome frames we already have in a box. Well, let's look at the reactor. That's going to need computers, heat pipes, and graphite. Alright, well, we have graphite already made. We got to make the heat pipes. We have the large frames here. We're making the motors here. So I'm just going to put in one of these to output those into that box for us. And we'll do this again and just tell it 100 of these should be plenty. Because we're only going to need these for the centrifuge. There's no real reason to... let's go ahead and change that. Upgrade this to a... oops. I'll do it manually. Oh, that was the wrong one. I needed the plate one's the one that's always behind. There we go. That can run faster. That'll get us motors. Alright. So then we can pretty much build this anywhere we want to now, because everything is in the boxes here, which we've already got the 100 shielding we needed. So since two of the things we need are up here, and this is where we build all of our machines anyways, let's go ahead and, well, technically we can just do this. We can set our, not that one, that one. And then we can just, well, why did I have that over there? We can just have those come directly out from there. We won't even need those in the box. And I'm actually thinking if I take that light out, I can do this, because we don't need those brass gears. We can just run this across here and up here. I actually want to do it right here. Yeah, we can do that. And then that will automatically fuel when we need it. And into there. So then we just need a requested chest set to this. Send us 100 of them. And then we'll copy this, we'll paste it there. We'll set this to the centrifuge. Yeah, 20 is probably a decent amount to have. And then that. And there we go. We are now making our centrifuges. And we're keeping up with the motors fine. We'll still leave this here for if and when we need them for something else, because there's always a good chance we will. But there we go, we have our first centrifuge. So now we just need to get uranium in here to start doing this and set up the making of 235. Alright, so heat pipes is going to be copper rods, steel rods, and steel rivets. Do we have any? We have copper wire here. We have copper here, steel here. And that's all we're going to need to get this done. We already have the rods and the rivets. We just need to set up making copper rods. Okay. And we have rivets here. If I do this, that'll only go down to there. So we have to do this. And then we could get our rivets right down here. Yeah, that'll work. Now, what in the world is going on with this thing? Oh, it's full. Because it's going that way. Why in the world did I put this in here? Get this out of here. Okay. And we're going to do similar here. So I can use these rods. Actually, we're going to use this one. And we'll just have this come down. Yeah, that'll work. So we can have that come down here. We can have this come down here. That'll give us our steel rods. We still need to get this set up. And get it down here. So now we just need assembler. And we can do this, that, this. Get some power down here. Set this up. It needs, oh, it's going to need a lot of those. Alright, so we're going to use these. And then set this up. Change that to that. Change this to 100 again for that. And there we go. There's our heat pipes. We're not keeping enough rods in there. Getting more rods in there is going to be... That's a small regular one. We can upgrade that. And then upgrade both of those. That'll get us more rods down here. I could move this back a little bit so I could pull them from this one. But I don't think we're going to need to. Again, this is not something we need a ton of. We just need a lot of them when we get it started. Okay, so we're going to need those to make the heat exchangers. We're going to need the motors for the turbines. And then we're also going to need that for this. So let's go ahead and set up making the heat exchanger here. We can have that pulled directly off into there. We'll have the pipes brought in, because those are already in the network. Pipes. Send us 100. And we should need that. The reinforced plates and what's the other one? Beams. Those we're actually making down here. And we have both of them on this belt right here. So I'm just going to take this. And we're going to bring it back and down here. Although it probably would be smarter, to be honest, if we just made these up here. That would be a whole lot less annoying. So this, that, and then the requested chest, but we need pipes, and we need heat pipes. Yeah, that's the only thing we need for that. And then this, set that up for the heat exchanger, and set that to heat exchanger. We'll keep 20 of those, that'll be perfectly fine. Alright, so that'll get that part done. Now, for this, the graphite's the only thing we don't have in the system to make these. So we're probably going to set this up here, because we've got graphite right here. And we have our computers being made right there. So we could just set this up being made up here somewhere, and just run this up. I can just run this over here, and then we can just kind of make this here, like that. Set this for that, and this thing's gonna be a little bit annoying. We're gonna bring it in here. That'll take care of that part. Then we just need requested chest. I don't know why I'm using that needs a lot of graphite, so do that. And then we need the heat shielding. And we need heat pipes. Yeah. Heat pipes. There we go. Alright, so that's the reactor done. Centrifuge is done. Heat pipes and exchangers done. We just need to get the turbine done. And where these are really doesn't matter, because the robot's going to build all this. So as long as they can see it, we're fine. We've got 9 of our centrifuges done already. How is our heat shielding doing down here? We're out of steel. We must have just got steel in. Oh, I missed them. That's the problem. There's your problem. I missed the belt. Alright, as soon as that gets down here, then we should get heat shielding going again. There we go. So may end up having to change those out too, but I shouldn't need to. That should fill up quite nicely. Alright, so turbine is reinforced plates, heavy cable in those engines. These cables are the one that's going to be... No, that shouldn't be a problem, because we should have those over here where we're doing these things, and we should have reinforced plates right here coming into here. Alright, so we got reinforced plates here. We got the cables we need there. And then the engines we can have shipped in from abroad. Did you hear that, broads? You're supposed to ship me in something. They're not going to like that. I will be yelled at later for that comment. I'm quite sure. Anyways. back to what I was doing. That I'm going to bring this down through here. We're not doing that. That's stupid. Where are the red ones? Just do this a little bit smarter, would you? Thank you. Alright. We put that there. We pull these from there. We set this for the turbine. We do that from there. Except that's iron reinforced. That's not steel reinforced. Oops. They look a lot alike. Here, have a whole bunch of them. You can have that too. Now, I know I have steel reinforced somewhere. Somewhere. Right there. That's the steel reinforced. Wait a minute, that is the steel reinforced. Reinforced steel plate. Why was that not going in there? That's a reinforced chrome plate. Well, that's a whole different story. I don't even know that we're making reinforced. Are we making reinforced chrome plates? We might need to make reinforced chrome plates. We are making reinforced chrome plates. Okay, reinforced chrome plates are here, so that's easy to send over there. We just need to get through here somehow. And I think the easiest way to do that is we're going to do this. Now, how far will... That's going to just not reach. Okay. Now we got what we need. And how many of those are we going to need? 60. Alright, so you get an upgrade. And we're probably going to have to make more of these. We are going to need a lot of turbines. So we're probably going to do another one of these. We're going to have to move that water. That's not an issue. We can just pull that out of there. And we might as well just move it all the way down to here. There, that gets it completely out of that area. And that gives us 2 of them going for that. Alright, it's filling up, but that's only because it doesn't have a place to go. Set that now for the turbine. That set to the turbine, and 20 is fine on that. And then we just need the motors, which we can request in. I'm going to say 20. We don't need 100 of them at a time. It only takes 4 of them to do this. This is mainly just reinforced chrome plates that it needs for that. Alright, so that gives us our turbines. So these can sit here and get to making. I actually probably should change this to like 50 at least. I'm guessing I'm going to need a lot more than that. Alright, so that gives us all the stuff we need to start reactors. And I have uranium right here we need to start mining. It needs sulfuric acid to mine it, as I would expect. We do have another one there if and when we need it. And there's another one there when we need that, but we're going to start with this one. So, in between now and then, I am going to go set up getting that done. We're going to have to set up a train picking up sulfuric acid, because we do not have one currently. All of our sulfuric acid is going for chrome mainly, which we do have a nice amount of it here. So I'll just set up a train, pick up sulfuric acid, drop it off over there, and bring back uranium. And we'll probably set that up. I'm guessing we'll do our uranium processing over here. Can't think of anywhere better to do it. And it'll be easy to get the sulfuric acid from here to there. Oh, I did finally get these guys changed off of running on petroleum. They're now running on the regular batteries. So we're not sending that down there any longer. They're going to the regular power station, which we're going to be changing over our power to probably hydrogen. It's either going to be that or it's going to be the high octane. I might do high octane, I'm just not sure we can keep the high octane in long enough. The reason why I say the high octane is because it gives us a bit of a better max speed. Vehicle max acceleration, that's what it was, is 180%, and the fuel value is 144, where these are only 150, but the fuel value is only 40. So these will burn up a lot faster. They both have the same top speed. And since we have this being made, and we have ethanol coming in pretty regularly now from our new tree farms over there, which, by the way, the tree farms are doing rather well. They're filling out nicely. We still got a couple of them that aren't completely full yet. But I do believe I'm going to set up another set of these down here so we can get even more in here. But I think we're going to set up a new train station, a new power station right here. We may do that on Friday. Set up our new power station over here, running on high octane. And then we're going to have to deal with all the trains that have batteries in them. We're going to have to get them all out of them, which is going to be fun because they're completely full. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. And I'll see you guys next time.